Hello everyone, Cap here and welcome to Backpack Battles. This game is absolutely amazing. It is an inventory management player versus player auto battler, and I personally know a ton of Mechabellum players who also play this game, so it seems to kind of scratch the same itch, and that is why I wanted to show it to you guys. This game is extremely addicting, and within just 3 or 4 days I'm now already at 18 hours playtime, so yeah. It's pretty good. In this video I'm going to show you what the gameplay is like, and I will also give you a brief beginner guide of the basics for this game. So let's get into it. Let's just hop into a game here. This is basically the screen that you will spend the most time on. This is the preparation phase for the battle. Here you will sort your inventory and figure out the items that you want to put in your inventory. This here, over here, is your inventory. This entire grid can get filled with all kinds of bags. So this, for example, is another bag and would add 4 slots. This is a storage here where you can temporarily just put some items, but these will not apply to the battle. So everything you will actually want to use in battle has to be in your backpacks here. And you can move around all the items and the backpacks freely. So this is a lot about organizing your inventory as well. And also the positioning of the items can definitely matter a lot. So for example, let me pick up this garlic here. And as you can see, there are stars around the items. And this means, well, we can read it here. Food triggers 10% faster for each star food of a different type, and this is also a food of a different type, and this has the same trigger, by the way. It triggers 10% faster for each star food of a different type. So these boost each other's trigger speed by 10% now. This here is a weapon. As you can see, this is a wooden sword, and there's another important resource here, that is stamina. And this second stat here shows stamina cost is 1, and that means 0.7 per second. Why that matters is because you generate 1 stamina per second. And currently I'm only using 0.7 per second, so that's good. I'm not overusing stamina, because if you run out of stamina, the stamina using items will not actually trigger. So if I arrive at 0 stamina and this wooden sword would attack, it will not if I don't have the stamina for it. Let's speed this up a little bit. Let me pick up some more backpack space, because space is always important. I'm probably not going to win this first round. I'm just going to pick up a piggy bank. This gives me 1 extra gold whenever I enter the shop, so this is kind of a long-term investment. Actually, no, let me buy this now. I'm going to sell my wooden sword, and I'm just going to use this broom instead, which is also a weapon. And if I use both at the same time, I have too much stamina usage and I will run out of stamina, and I don't like that. Let me show you what the battle is like. You start the battle up here. My shop session here is done for now, and let's get into the first fight. Let me pause real quick. So up here you can decide the battle speed, but also pause. This is my opponent. My opponent is called Unnamed, but this is a player. This is an actual player. So this is a PvP game, but it is not live PvP. So everyone I face is a real player with a real self-made loadout and everything. However, they might have done it, I don't know what the time frame is, but maybe it could be like a couple of days ago they set this up, and now it's in the pool of potential opponents. This is very good for a game like this. So you don't actually need to have a ton of people online at the same time to get the proper good matches for you. Let's just let this run out. And as you can see, I'm not doing anything. This is all going by itself. Everything triggers after a certain amount of time. And I'm dealing damage, I'm healing a bit, and I'm getting a little bit of armor occasionally. My opponent just ran out of time, out of stamina, by the way. That's what that horn or trumpet or whatever sound was for a moment there. I'm not sure if you heard it. Anyways, I lost this. I don't have the strongest start here. My opponent had multiple weapons and also something that boosted the damage of the weapon. And before we buy anything else, let me actually show you in detail what all my items do right now. So this one, for example, is giving me 1 luck at the start of battle, and luck is something that increases your accuracy by 5% per stack. Garlic is giving me 3 armor every 4 seconds and also has a 50% chance to remove 1 vampirism from my opponent. Vampirism is a stat. It's basically life leech. If you have vampirism and if you attack your opponent with a melee weapon, you will gain back health. Banana here heals every 5 seconds for 4 and also regenerates 1 stamina. So it's less likely that you run out of stamina. And yeah, as I said, Piggy Bank already gives me 1 additional gold every time I enter shop. And here's something, by the way, that's interesting and that's very important for this game. Some items actually combine into new items. So this piggy bank here has this blue orange kind of glow in between the piggy bank and the lucky clover. If I put it here, you can see lucky pick 1 out of 2. This means to create a lucky pick, I will need another clover. So I will need to find one, and then all those items will combine into a lucky pick. There are multiple of these types of combinations, and down here is recipes. I don't actually have all of them unlocked yet, or I haven't discovered all of them. These grayed out or dark kind of items I have not made yet. But all of the others I kind of figured out over time how to combine items to make these. And that's actually very, very important because these combined items are extremely strong, some of them at least, and definitely will give you a big advantage. And kind of knowing and building towards some of these combinations will definitely help you win a lot of games. Let's leave it at that for now. And this, by the way, here, the lucky pig, is piggy bank plus lucky clover times 2. Alright, let's figure out what else we want to do here. I always like to pick up more space. Also, by the way, I just noticed I did not position this correctly because as ranger, you want your weapon to be inside this, in the ranger bag. That's your starting bag. Items inside gain 5% critical hit chance for each clover. So yeah, I had it here before and it's not touching the ranger bag, so I did not get the critical extra stats here. So I put it like this and now it's much better. And let's pick up a wooden buckler. It is on melee attack, 30% chance to gain 6 armor and remove 1 stamina from your opponent. So this will not only give me armor over time, but it also can help to get your opponent to run out of stamina, and then obviously they can't attack for the moment and reduce the incoming damage basically. It's quite a strong item early on, in my opinion. That being said, by the way, I have like 22 hours in this game now, so I have a decent understanding of the basics, but I'm still working on climbing to the top of the ladder. I'm like platinum ranked with both characters. There are 2 characters. We will probably see the second character here in a moment. Let's just pick this for now. Healing herbs. It will give me 1 regeneration. This is also a very good stat. Heals 1 health per stack every 2 seconds. So this applies at the start of battle and just regenerate health over time, over the course of the battle. And yeah, let's just get into the next battle.
Okay.
My opponent maybe saved a lot of credits. I feel like not a lot of gold was spent on this board here. I should be ahead here, I think. Yep, looking fine. Won this one. By the way, another thing, you can press on hide up here. And then there is this open log. You can open it. And here's the entire combat log of everything that happens. I like to especially click this and see the damage of both me and my opponent. So what we did damage with. We both took most damage from fatigue. Fatigue sets in after a certain time. I'm not sure how long exactly, like, I don't know, 30 seconds or something. It just ramps up, so it will deal 1 damage, then 2 damage, then 3 damage, and so on. It will just get more and more with each passing second. So this is just a mechanic, so the game actually ends, the battle actually ends. I did also quite a lot of damage with my broom, of course, my weapon. My opponent had has spikes here. This is a stat. My opponent gained it from this one, the Walrus Tusk. And you gain 1 spike at the start of battle from it. And spike is just reflecting or dealing 1 damage per stack when being hit by a melee weapon. So every time I attacked with my broom, I took 1 damage from this. So that being said, it means that I probably attacked 12 times with my broom. Because I took 12 damage from the 1 spike. Anyways, let's get back into the shop and see if we can make something good here. More space, probably good. The stone is kind of good early on, I feel like. Especially if you can get a bag of rocks. So this stone can only be thrown once per battle and destroys 3 armor. With a bag of rocks, it doesn't combine, but it interacts with the stone, and that actually means that the stone can get thrown over and over again until the end of battle, and then it's actually really good. But we need to find a bag of rocks for that. Gloves of Haste, also quite a good item. Items left and right of it, so the star items here and the star symbols are left and right of these gloves. Trigger 25% faster. So I could put it, let's see, let's put it here. And now I could put, this is a little bit awkward. Let's put it here. I can move the bags around freely, as long as the bags are empty, by the way. You need to empty the bag before you can move it. And let's put this here. And here. So now the banana as well as the broom trigger 25% faster. And I heal faster and get more stamina and also deal more damage. And put the clover here. I think this should be it for now. Let's start. Let's get this going and see if we can find something better anytime soon. My opponent here is combining this wooden sword with the 2 whetstones. It will create, I think it's called the hero sword. I can show you in a moment. But yeah, I'm getting wrecked here. This was too much damage from 2 weapons, by the way. Also the spear deals a lot of damage. Yep. So 53 damage from the spear and 34 from the wooden sword. Also, my armor from the wooden buckler is not good here, or not as good, because this spear has the special ability to destroy 4 armor for each free star slot in front of it, and there are 1, 2, 3. These 3 slots are empty in front of the spear, so with each attack it will destroy 12 armor if I have the armor, so my armor is basically never existing. It will always get destroyed by this spear, so that's why I got wrecked so hard. Anyways, let's see if we can finally find something good to combine. This is a combination that we can do, so let's put this here. The spiked shield and the Walrus Tusk combined, and I will show you It takes one battle for them to combine, so next battle I can show you what this actually combines to. Kind of thinking about... Let's actually switch up my damage here. So I'm getting rid of the broom. And instead I'm going to use the Thorn Whip for damage. This is a weapon. And you gain also 2 spikes at the start of battle, as well as this one deals more damage per spike you have. So maybe let's put it here and here. That's a bit awkward now. I can't place the banana and the garlic next to each other anymore. Not with this. So this is where the inventory management comes into play. At the moment or in general, I'm not the one who likes to overthink these kinds of things. You can probably spend like 10 minutes per turn. There's no time limit, so you can take forever for this. To rearrange everything, take everything out, move the bags around, and then have everything placed perfectly. I'm not doing that. I don't want to spend too much time with every turn, so I'm fine with this. And let's reroll once more. By the way, here reroll is when you pull this, and it costs 1 gold per reroll. Alright, let's... I can actually sell the broom since I'm not using it. And you can sell items by dropping them into the box here, into the chest. Broom gives me back 2 gold. And now I can buy this bag. Let's put it here, and now I can actually put the garlic and the banana next to each other so they each trigger 10% faster. Also put this back in, and yeah, this is my turn. Let's see how this goes now.
Okay.
My opponent has 3 weapons and this leather armor for additional damage, for additional armor, that is. 3 weapons is a bit much though. Out of stamina, out of stamina, out of stamina. Yeah, my opponent did not have enough stamina to sustain these 3 weapons. So a lot of damage was not dealt because no stamina was there to actually use the weapon. And let me open the log, and here you see spikes. I have 3 spikes right now because 2 spikes from the Thorn Whip and 1 from the Walrus Tusk. And yeah, 3 spikes actually deal quite a lot of damage here, 32 damage overall, especially against all these fast-hitting small weapons like this. Spikes kind of counter something like this, because my opponent keeps taking damage over and over without dealing too much damage to me. Here, by the way, I did not mention this. So you have 5 tries. You go up against random people who are matched with you based on... Obviously, they need to be on the same round, so they have the same kind of gold available for their loadout. But also it seems to match based on skill as well, or on MMR or ranking, whatever you want to call it. Though this is a unranked battle right now, or unranked match I joined, so I'm not sure how this exactly is getting matched. Anyways, you can get up to 10 wins here. And if you reach 10 wins before running out of tries, you also get the opportunity to go even further and go to 15 wins. Or you can stop after 10 wins if you decide to, but I think there's no real point, and it's only getting real fun in the later rounds when you have a lot of combos going on, so I feel like you always want to go for 15 wins. Anyways, let's get back to the shop and see. Now here, this will combine, and now I'm getting the spiked shield. Again, the 1 spike that I did get before from the Walrus Tusk is now I'm getting here from the shield. And every time you gain 20 armor, gain 1 spike. And on attack, on melee attack, I also gain 1 armor. So if I get attacked 20 times, if I don't have any other items that generate armor, if I get attacked 20 times by melee damage, then I will gain 1 spike. And with more spikes, this is a combo by the way already. So with more spikes, my Thorn Whip will deal more damage, because it deals +1 damage per spike. So yeah, these work well together. This is somewhat of a small combo. And here is the bag of stones. I can use it to then place the stone here on top. And now this stone will get thrown repeatedly for the entire battle. This is actually bag of stones with 2 stones above, so I will need to find 1 more to fill this. It's actually pretty good in the beginning of the game at least, to get you through early rounds, I found. Let's pick up more space and reroll. And there it is, another stone. So now I have bag of stones with 2 stones, and yeah, these are just getting thrown over and over. And they are actually pretty good, because they destroy 3 armor, but they also deal 2 to 4 damage. So armor is getting kind of wrecked by this. This is on sale, and it seems like all sale items are actually at the value that you also can sell them for. So buying this at 1 is basically no downside, because I can also sell it for 1. And let's just pick it up. I also have space in my bags right now, so let's move this around. Be like this. It's not ideal. Actually, let's do it like this. Okay, now the blueberries activate from 2 items, and the blueberries, by the way, do every 3 seconds gain 1 mana, and if you have at least 10, you gain 1 luck. And for each food item around, it will trigger 10% faster. So this is kind of a common theme for food items. Goobird, I don't want to pick up right now. I don't really have space, and I don't feel like building around the Goobird right now. But they can be very strong. So when it has 4 star slots around, and when the items activate 5 times, heal for 12, so it can heal quite a lot. And also these combine into different kind of versions of this, and they are all pretty strong. But yeah, I'm not doing this right now. I think since I only have 1 spot left, let's just pick this up for some additional regeneration. And instead of wasting any gold on rerolling, I'm just going to start this battle now. Let's see, my thorns and my stones with a bag of rocks, or bag of stones, should be pretty good. And wrecked. So this build early on, at the moment here, this is pretty strong for now, I feel like. Thorn Whip dealing a lot of damage, and spikes obviously also really good. I'm only going up against the Ranger right now though. I would definitely, or in general, a build like this, a Thorns build, is definitely way weaker against the other character that we haven't seen yet, but we will see it soon, I'm assuming. Okay, let's go. Another Thorn Whip? I don't think so. Once again, you need to be careful with picking up weapons because of stamina. You don't want to pick up too many and then be out of stamina constantly, because that's very inefficient. I also don't want the broom. Let's just pick up the fanny pack for now. And let's pick up a carrot, I guess. Carrot does every 4 seconds cleanse a random debuff. If you have at least 5 luck, 50% chance to gain 1 empower. And empower does increase damage on your weapons. Let's put it here. Actually, let's put this one over here, so there are more there's more star stuff going on between these. They trigger faster, all of them, so that's nice. Reroll. Alright, I really like Box of Riches. It's very strong, in my opinion, because it generates a low-quality gemstone every turn on shop entered, and also gemstones are offered in the shop. That's not that important, but just that it generates gemstones. Gemstones you can slot into weapons and into armor. And in general, one gemstone you can also sell for 1 gold. So this will basically generate 1 gold every turn. But also the gemstones slotted in the weapons and armor are very good. So I want to lock this, and I can lock this and reserve this by just right-clicking on this. And let's pick up 1 more of these. By the way, Fanny Pack, this 2-slot bag, has the ability that items inside trigger 10% faster. Let's see if we can make use of this and actually put the Thorn Whip here inside. Maybe put it like this and like this. Yeah, okay. This should be good. Alright, let's keep going and buy the Box of Riches next turn. This is the other character, by the way. And this character, at least the base character, is based on poison damage. It starts out with these fly agaric, these mushrooms, and also with the storage coffin, and both the mushroom as well as the storage coffin can trigger poison. And here I have poison on me, which deals 1 damage per stack every 2 seconds. So I take right now here 3 damage every 2 seconds. A lot of the time this character gets built around dealing damage through poison and not really through weapons. So in that sense, this character is much better against the Thorns build that I am running, but it was good here. My opponent actually had 3 weapons, so my opponent did attack a lot and took a lot of spike damage, I'm assuming. Yep, 31 damage just from the spikes, and obviously also my Thorn Whip. Pretty good. Alright, let's keep going. Pick up the Box of Riches. And I don't want anything else here, I think. Just reroll. And now I'm getting offered gemstones as well. So this is a chipped emerald. Depending on where you put it, so either weapon or armor or in the backpack directly, it will do something different. On a weapon, it's 25% chance to inflict 1 poison. In armor, it's 15% chance to inflict poison. And if it's just in the backpack like this, it is use 1 poison of your opponent to gain 2 regeneration. But every 13 seconds is very slow. Let's just put it on the weapon and inflict some poison. This is just more slots, but it's also a potion belt. So ideally you want to put potions inside, but you can also put anything else. I'm just going to pick it up. It's 4 slots for 5 gold. I think that's pretty good, usually. However, if you put potions inside, I don't think I've seen a potion yet, but I will tell you if I do. Potions inside have a 30% chance to also apply the effect of another potion inside without consuming it. So yeah, if you put potions inside, they can trigger multiple times potentially. But yeah, let's just keep going. Somewhat of a close battle here, but still good enough. Alright, you just saw the box of riches here spit out this one, this chipped amethyst, and that's really good. It just generates 1 gold every turn, and if you don't have everything slotted yet, you also just get so much value out of these. I feel like they are really good. So on attack, 20% chance to remove a random buff from your opponent, or in armor, your opponent's healing is reduced by 15%. Let's put it on the weapon. Let's finish the weapon. And here, by the way, I'm getting my specialization. So after 5 wins, I think it's always after 5 wins, you get offered 3 items. These 3 items depend on the class you are. So I'm the ranger, so I'm getting these 3 items. If you are the other class, you get 3 different ones. This one is basically based around critical damage and doing critical damage. This one helps with mana and regeneration. And this one helps with poison and with spikes. And since I'm a spike build right now, I'm going to pick this one up. So let's read it more in detail. You have a 5% chance to resist poison for each nature item or each star nature item. So depending on where I put it, I want to have as many activated stars as possible. So I can resist some poison. And whenever I gain a spike, I inflict 1 poison. And also, opponent has at least 15 poison. They take plus 20% damage. So yeah, this one can be really good. If I gain a lot of spikes, I deal a lot of poison damage, and with a lot of poison stacks, my opponent also takes more damage overall. So I definitely want more spikes now. I'm picking this up. Let's place it like this for now. Place this one here to activate another star. So another star activated. Alright, there are multiple things now that I'm interested in. For one, Lucky Clover, so I could finish the pig. Let's probably actually do that. So put this here, and by this will now combine into Lucky Pig next turn. It's not that important, and probably at this point might not even be very good, but I'm still doing it because combining things is fun, and I also want to just show off some combinations. Also, this weapon here combines with the Thorn Whip, so I also want to pick up this weapon, and I also want to pick up this stamina sack because it is on sale and it's 3 slots. It will also give me 1 additional maximum stamina. Does not hurt. Let's see, how do I even position any of this? Let's put this like this. So I need to put this sword next to this Thorn Whip here in a moment. Or to also put it here, for example. Okay, let's move this. Actually, let's take out the whip here so we can remove this fanny pack. Put this here. And like this maybe. Alright. I think something like this. Probably still not really ideal, but I guess it's okay. I think I activated as many stars as I can from this. These are next to each other, which is important. Piggy bank is next to the Lucky Clovers. Now let's just run it and see if we can win this one. Next round will definitely be stronger than this one, so let's see. We might lose this.
Okay.
My opponent going for weapons with crit and also some spikes as well. And yeah, I'm also running out of stamina now because I have an additional weapon. And it's very close. Oh my god. Ooh, okay. Barely won this one. Got it. Alright, so Lucky Pig is here now. This has also the effect, by the way. Chance-based effects of the star item, so there's 1 star in front of the pig, are 20% more likely to trigger. So, do I even have anything that's chance-based right now? I don't think so. Okay, this doesn't really do anything right now. At least that effect. I still get 2 luck and 1 gold. And I just made this weapon. I now have Bloodthorn. On hit, convert 1 regeneration into 1 vampirism and 1 spike. Deals +1 damage per spike and vampirism. So yeah, now I am not only into spikes, but I also am into vampirism to a degree, and I also need regeneration, so it can get converted. Also, there is a flawless ruby here, and I'm inclined to pick it up. Also, I want to put this down, so it actually... the gloves of haste actually touch the bloodthorn once again. And with a flawless ruby in a weapon, it has lifesteal, 25% actually, which is quite big. So a good amount of self-healing. Does not hurt, I think. However, wait a second. I might want to pick up this one. Makes items trigger 5% faster every 3 seconds and up to 40%. It will also remove 1 luck from my opponent. So maybe let's pick up this bird here. Maybe we can put it here. Need to move the fanny pack for it to fit. Let's do that. I think the bird is really strong. Getting everything to trigger faster is often very good. Alright, let's get my other items in here. It doesn't really matter that much, the positioning that is. Get as many stars from this as possible, of course. And I still have slots in my weapon and my shield. And yeah, I'm not going to reroll. I'm already kind of low on gold, so let's just go.
Okay.
Alright. Good enough. My opponent had a lot of potions here, by the way. Potions provide temporary one-time effects. So apply poison, give some armor, heal, and just deal some damage. And let me show you actually what I did. Bloodthorn did 113 damage. That's our new weapon here, this one. It's quite strong. And yeah, let's get back into the shop. Another ruby here. Don't like any of these. Okay, this is on sale and it's 4 slots. So kind of need to pick this up in my opinion. So I still want more regeneration and I want more spikes. I would really love to find a pineapple, because pineapple generates spikes over time. Let's just keep rolling, I guess. I don't want another thorn whip. Don't want any of these either. Could pick up this one, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Let's reroll. Well, maybe just another bird. And just triggering everything else faster. Put this here, and we could put the bird here, maybe. Yeah. Let's do it like this. My healing is amplified by 10%. I'm going to put it in here because I don't really need the topaz. I don't have a stamina problem. So rather have 10% more healing. And yeah, I think this is it. Wait, I could actually maybe... more important that the bird is quicker. And now the bird gets more haste. Triggers faster from these gloves. Sure, let's go.
Okay.
It's very even here on the buff. on the buffs, both with 4 spikes, both with like 8-9 poison and everything. Was quite close. And also here's the pineapple, by the way. I want this. Generates 1 spike every so often and also heals a little bit. So let's see if we can find it this round. Getting another one of these. Let's get some more slots. I still have open slots, but still think more slots is probably a good idea. This one on sale. I don't want another weapon really. I'm fine with this one. And just having it trigger faster and faster by the other items. I really want more spikes now is the main thing. I guess we roll again. Yay, pineapple, let's go. This is very good. Now the question is, where do I even put this? Maybe put it here, so it touches some other fruits. Or foods, rather. And so it triggers faster. And put the bird here. It also makes this trigger faster. This one does not. Could put it like this, maybe? No, it's not close enough. Like this. This is good, I think. Put it like here. Put the shield up here. Okay. I think this is very good. Getting more and more spikes over time. Very important. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh my god. Full on food build here. With the... This is a food weapon. It deals more damage per food around it. Also getting a lot of spikes. This is very close. Oh, good enough. Barely good enough. I think my weapon was just better. My weapon did more damage than my opponent's weapon, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah. Quite a lot more, actually. But my opponent also healed a lot because of all these bananas and everything. So my weapon dealt 223 damage. My opponent's weapon only dealt 101. So far, so good. One more win, and we are at 10 wins here. Okay, I got another one of these. You can combine the gems here as well, if you just put them next to each other, if they are the same gems. So I could also combine these two, but they need to be next to each other, which is a little awkward at the moment. Maybe if we do this, and this, and this. Okay, now they will combine. We roll again. Okay, this one is also something that can combine with the gloves. The blood amulet can combine with the gloves and then create this here, the vampiric gloves. That will give me quite a lot of vampirism, but also items will trigger 40% faster instead of 25%. Also, this shield here is actually not good. It does not benefit from the gloves. So I want to move the shield somewhere else, I'm pretty sure. Just put it like this maybe. And now we can just put this one next to the gloves. It also doesn't benefit from the 25%, but they will combine. So that is good. Let's gain some regen. That also helps. I wonder... daggers might be good. Daggers are free weapons, kind of, because they have 0 stamina cost. So you can just play a ton of daggers. And the dagger would also combine, by the way, with the blood amulet, but I think I want the gloves instead. Because I'm also using a lot of vampirism, it might be good to have another weapon that can just attack and leech some more life. So maybe let's just pick this up. Might be good. And put in this one. Now everything is full. This should be fine. Let's see how the next one goes. If we can get our 10th win here. Oh, that's a lot of shields. I'm glad I'm not using a ton of stamina, but I will still run out of stamina, I'm pretty sure. Because these remove stamina. And also a lot of spikes. This is so close. Oh my god. Very close match. Opponent at 8 health with 4 armor here. So this was basically almost a full defensive build. All these wooden bucklers as well as spiked shields. This one also a lot of armor and just another defensive item. Then all of these spikes here coming in. And this weapon is attacking faster per spike. So this one attacked faster and faster as well. Yeah, interesting build. And the ruby whelps are really strong. They reflect some debuffs, which was not good for me. Alright. This is okay. And now we put this and we get the 40% faster trigger now on this weapon. Let's pick up the boots. When your health drops below 70%, gain 1 luck, 1 empower and 8 block. And also these have 1 slot for gems. So I can put a gem in. Just amplify my healing, I guess, by 15%. Sounds good. I would assume that this also applies to lifesteal, right? And to vampirism? I'm not sure actually, if that counts as healing. So maybe actually let's put this in here. So now it definitely does heal. So it has 15% lifesteal. This should be better, I think. And let's just put this in here and this in here. And these will also combine now. And will reduce my opponent's healing. Pick up the bag since I'm almost out of space. And another pineapple. I'm definitely locking this. I want to buy this next turn. Pineapple extremely good here for me with the additional spikes. Let's just pick this up for free. This costs 1, but I can also sell it for 1 and I have space in my inventory, so why not pick it up? Yep, let's just go and see. We can get the 10th win now. And this is looking very good. Yep. Very clean win now. And here it is, by the way. So I have 10 wins and now I can decide to take the win or go further. And let's just go further. Let's get the pineapple. Where do we put this though? The later the game goes on, the more problematic the inventory and inventory management gets. I actually might want to put the... Let's pick this up, I guess. And put the pineapple here, so it triggers faster from the vampiric gloves. It's just so good. This here maybe. So it at least gets touched by this bird here. So it's a little bit faster, I guess. Also though, let's put this in. It's probably better. I don't really use mana right now. And chance of removing a buff is pretty good. Put this here so they combine. Pick this up for free, basically. Ooh, another one, and it's on sale, so I probably want this. This one is also on sale, so let's pick it up for 1. Why not? Let's put these 2 here so they combine, I guess. Alright, let's be a little greedy and wait until the next turn to buy this. I could sell some gems and buy this now, but I'm not going to. Let's pick this up and put this in, and let's go.
Okay.
Yep. This build is coming together, kind of. It's not the strongest build I've ever done or anything, but it's pretty good. Spikes seems to work quite often. Especially obviously here with the Bloodthorn. It's all about synergy, right? So getting more spikes, improving Bloodthorn and everything, and poison as well. Pretty good. How much do the rocks actually still do at this point? So I might want to sell these. They don't really do much, and they take up 4 spaces here that I could be using for something else maybe. Okay, gems are getting fused. Alright, this bird. Where do we put the bird? Do we just put it here? I think so. This will also buff the other birds here, if I put it here. So maybe let's do this. Let's reroll. Maybe find some more inventory space. More inventory space and another pineapple. That seems pretty good. Not sure where I want to put the pineapple though. Maybe let's put this and this and this and this and this and whatever and this, and I can sell 2 of these, I guess. Sell, and pick up another pineapple. Alright. Should be okay. There are probably better spaces to put the pineapple, but I'm not sure where, to be honest. Let's just keep going.
Okay.
My opponent has cards here, by the way. Cards are kind of a combo in itself. You put them one after the other and they trigger each other over time. Wasn't good enough though. I have 14 spikes here already, by the way. This wasn't even that long of a fight, but my spikes are ramping up now with all these pineapples and triggering faster and everything. So pretty good. Also 9 vampirism. Not so bad. Alright, now what? I don't really have a longer term game plan here. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for right now. Just more of the same, I guess. More inventory space. On sale? Yeah, sure. Let's put this in here and replace the worst gem. Let's actually pick this up and let it combine with the dagger. So the dagger will become this one, the bloody dagger. And will also heal 2 per vampiric item around it. We will need to reposition that one. We will figure it out when the time comes, I guess. Alright, let's just keep going. Rip. Seems good. Seems good. By the way, if you hover over these rounds, it will tell you the overall stats for that round or that point in time of the battle. So I want to select the last one if you, or you want to select the last one if you want to see all of this. So in total, Bloodthorn did 219 damage here. Pretty good. And once again, yeah, I should get rid of the stones and just put something that's more impactful. And here we go. Bloody dagger. Also on hit, gain 1 vampirism. Pretty good. And yeah, I want to put it next to these two items. And actually, this might be the time. Wait, I can't actually, not with the bird. I want to have it next to both of these. I can't though. I might need to reposition everything. Reposition the bird here. So let's just get rid of the bag and the rocks right away. I don't want to deal with this anymore. And this is a little awkward. Let me figure this out. Alright, let's just do it something like this. See if we can get something else to fill the rest here. Could give the opponent a little bit more poison, so we reach these this 15 poison threshold, so the opponent takes 20% additional damage. Maybe that's a good idea. And also just pick up another potion to heal and cleanse some poison. And if you put potions on top of each other, by the way, after activation also applies the effect of the star potion without consuming it. So yeah, I can get a free pop of this potion here. Pick up this one so it can combine into a stronger amethyst. And yeah, that's it for now. Let's go. That's a lot of armor and spikes. So this is a full armor and spike build, kind of once again. Not enough though. Not enough. So yeah, look at this. This is a full spike build. Most of the damage by far by my opponent was done through spikes. And I only need to survive one more round, then it's over. So I like to sell the box here, because now it's kind of gone. It doesn't do anything anymore. It doesn't generate anything anymore for me. Because if I win now... Well, only if I lose. If I lose, I will come back to the shop. But if I win, then I don't get any use anymore. So let's see here. Put this in here. Put this in here. Get some more space. Could just get some filler items. For example, this one. Reduce damage taken by 25% for 3 seconds. And also 10% chance to prevent a hit from being critical. Since I'm not really planning on getting anything in particular, I'm just going to pick it up. Also, this has a slot or an item for a gem, I mean. Let's put in some poison so we can apply more poison, hopefully. Also, this one inflicts blind. Decreases accuracy by 5% per stack. Also a filler item, kind of. It does help, but it's not like it combines with anything I have, or it doesn't synergize with anything. But it can still help, though. And... another potion and another pineapple, though. Yeah, I'm picking up the pineapple for sure. Where do I put it, though? You end up with a lot of awkward situations in this game with the inventory. You would need to switch around a lot to actually get proper value out of everything. Let's do this. And this. Maybe put it here. Good. No, I don't think so. Actually, let's do it like this. It's at least in front of this bird here. Doesn't touch any other food though, which is not good, but I can't really put it up here. Let's do this and this and this, and actually I don't have the money. I could sell some gems though, which I might want to do to get another flask here for more poison. I don't think I'm reaching the 15 poison for the 20 additional % damage, which is quite huge, and I want that. So let's sell some stuff here. I'm also not really getting value out of this anymore, so maybe we just sell this, and now we actually have exactly the amount of money we need. And yeah, without overthinking it, let's just keep going and hope we win the last round. Oh, another food build with this food weapon. Opponent is above the threshold to take additional damage and is also going down pretty quickly. Wrecked. GG's. Alright. Yep. Bloodthorn pretty good. Spikes pretty good. Poison pretty good. And I also healed a ton. I wish there was, I don't think there is, I wish there was also a general overview of all the healing you got through all kinds of items, but especially also through like lifesteal on hit and vampirism and everything. I really wish they would add that. Or I just don't know, and you can see it somehow, but I don't know. So if you do know, if you can see it and how you can see it, let me know please. Because I think I healed a lot here. That's why I'm at full HP, by the way. GG's. This was the last one, right? Yes. Okay, now I survived. Survival bonus. I got 15 wins and still have 3 tries left. Alright, this was Backpack Battles. I might probably upload a video every now and then on this game, like every other day or something, or maybe like once or twice a week or something. I don't know. We will see. Whenever I get some interesting, cool build going that you might want to see. For all my Mechabellum viewers, this will not interfere with my Mechabellum schedule, so there will be daily Mechabellum videos as always, and these will just be on top. Alright, anyways, thank you guys for watching, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, bye.